Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti from Beauty and the Stamper. I wanted to show you my swap for this month for my We Stamp group. And we had to make 16 of the same exact cards, and this was the one that I made. And then we traded, so everybody makes 16 of the same cards, and then you trade and come back with 16 different cards, one being your own. So this one is mine, if you can see all the sparkly. I just want to show you very quick, very easy, and let's go ahead and get started on making that. So the colors that I'm using is Cherry Cobbler. So I have a base for Cherry Cobbler, which is an 8.5 and 11 cut in half. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. That's going to be the base. We've got a Cherry Cobbler ink and the StazOn ink. And the reason we're using the StazOn ink is because I'm going to do a little bit of coloring with the aqua painter, and also going to show you the Wink of Stella brush. If you haven't seen that already, it puts a great shimmer on there for you. So I told you that I would show you an alternative for paper pumpkin, and this is what I'm going to show. I've got the Bear Hug stamp set and the Bear Hugs framelits, and so I'll be using that, and that's the only thing really that I'm not using. And then I have this from the paper pumpkin kit with these red little guys here. So I'm going to take off 5 of those because I know that's how many I need. So these little sequins are just so beautiful and shimmery. They catch the light. So pretty. And I got all of these in my paper pumpkin kit for this month. So then I'm just going to set these little guys off to the side until I need them later. And I have this Be Mine stamp. So I took that and I stamped it on this piece of Whisper white cardstock, and that one is measured at 1.5 inches. So since it is measured at 1.5 inches, I just cut them in a strip, stamped with the Be Mine, and then I also took the 2 little stamps with this little cute little heart on there, and just stamped it twice. After it was stamped, I got out 2 punches, and that is how I created this tag. So I stuck it right in the middle, and since it is a little bit smaller than the 2 inches, I just made sure it was in the middle when I punched it. And then same here, just made sure that I had it lined up through here and in the middle, since it was shorter than any of the sizes there. Okay, so that's how we got that piece. Then what I did is on Whisper White, I took the bear from the Bear Hugs, stamped it with the StazOn, and then I also took the Love You. Oh, it's time for my grandson's nap, and he is not happy right now. So I took the Love You and stamped that in the StazOn. So let me show you how I did that. This was on some watercolor cardstock. And StazOn smells so delicious. I have to smell it every time. So I'm just going to give that a minute to dry. And I also took the little blush marker and painted his nose and his ears just to give him a little bit of dimension. And then I took my bone folder and folded up his arms so that he has a little give. And then, ooh, I took some scissors, and right in the middle I cut down his claws just once on each side. And that's going to give the twine a place to go in, so it looks like he's holding the twine with the heart on it. Okay, so that is dry, and I'm going to take my watercolor pen, my aqua painter, and all you do is pop it off, pop it on the back end. You're going to squeeze out a little water so that it becomes wet. And this is the Stampin' classic stamping pad. You just push down a little bit, and what that's going to do is going to stamp the top of the pad. So if you want it lighter, just use a little bit. If you want it darker, go right toward the center. So I'm just going to go ahead and go there. You're going to start off of the paper and just do that. And that's it. So if you want it darker, grab a little darker color, start off the paper, and let it get lighter. So once that is dry, you're going to run that through the Big Shot. And let me show you those dies. I know I had them. Here they are. So you just take the heart, stick it right on there, run it through the Big Shot, and it comes out like this. And then you do the same thing with the bear. I did not fussy cut every single one of those bears out. Very quick, very easy. I love these two together. You can see the shapes all match up. The little hat there, a fish, the baby bear, just everything's here for you. So the little honey pot, and I just think it's just so quick and easy, and I love it. So set this all off to the side. Now I'll show you the Wink of Stella pen, and you can see that there is there we go, nothing on there. And then we're going to just take that Wink of Stella pen and run that over, and it just adds the most beautiful shimmer on there. And that's all it takes. Oh, there you go. If you can see that shimmer, not sure, but it is very pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead. We've got all of our pieces, very quick, very easy. We're going to take the Be Mine. We're going to put a couple of these on here. I actually put 3. So. And there you go. Stick it right up at the top. I'm going to have a little bow here. And so in this paper pumpkin, they came with these little dots. And I'm just going to use that little dot and stick it right on here, the back of the bow. Oh, it didn't come off very well. Oh yes, it did come off. And I'm going to stick that right in there. Oh, that is just so cute. There we go. We're going to take this little guy And I cut a piece of twine already, so you can just stick that twine in between his fingers now. Pull it a little taut so it looks like he's holding it for you. And then we're going to go ahead and glue him down with just some adhesive tape. And you're not going to glue the arms down because that's actually, he's holding it up. And again, just pull this a little taut. You can make his arms go a little bit higher. You could, if you wanted to, tie some knots in there to hold it nice and straight so it doesn't go flat. And then you're just going to take this little guy. Okay, sorry about that. My camera went off. So this is what I've got so far. And then I think I showed you the sparkle from the Wink of Stella. And I have added some dimensionals on here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that over the string. And that is how I do that. Then I'm going to go and take this fine tip glue pen. And I'm just going to add random 5 dots. And I want to put this tip right back on immediately. Otherwise it will clog up. So, and now I'm going to take, well, I've already lost one. I'm going to take these guys and just put them right on top there. And we'll get one more off of here because it is gone. So just carry one more out of here. And there we go. It's got some sparkle. Very cute. Now, nobody really wants to write on the dark inside. You could cut your paper down, or just a white sheet, maybe decorated or something, and stick it on there. But what I have found that I like to use is this, well, this is Avery, and it's the 6878. It's shipping labels that are 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Sorry, I got a running nose since I was running around trying to get the camera situated. But so you just take one of those shipping labels, and it fits on the inside just perfectly. And now you've got a place to write, and you know that it's not going to be coming off. Hi beauties, sorry the camera died, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the finished product. I hope you can see the sparkles. I added some little of these jewels, and you already saw this and the inside, but just wanted to go over it again as I forgot what I was recording. And so, alrighty, thank you so much for watching every week, and just for all of my goof ups. I appreciate you sticking by. Alright, I love y'all. Have a great week. Bye.